Hey friends, it's Joby here and we're back with day 4 of my Evolve playthrough. I am playing as a Wraith through Evacuation and we're playing Rescue on the Barracks map. I'm playing against 4 humans, Tim Colwill from Games on Nets, DB Sinclair from 2K's streamer team, Jon Bloch from Turtle Rock Studios, and an unnamed 2K Australia PR person who isn't as good at the game as he thinks he is. So I've just gotten an elite kill, which means I've got a bonus already, which is fantastic. It's a bonus to stealth kills. I'm going to eat as fast as I can. So I need to kill 5 total survivors to win. And my game plan at the moment is I want to level up as quickly as possible so that when I finally meet them, meet the hunters, because their focus will be on getting the survivors to safety, so they won't actually be hunting me at all. So my focus at the moment is leveling up as quickly as possible, and that's all I'm trying to do. As you can see in the water below me just there were eels in the water. That's the advantage that I got from winning the last map. So every time you win a map in evacuation mode, you get an advantage on the next one, which can sort of make things more difficult for the other team, depending on how well you utilize it. There are some devastating advantages that you can gain. So yeah, one of them, the monster gets a second alpha monster alongside it, which is a huge advantage. Anyway, so I'm eating as quickly as possible. I am quickly going to evolve to stage 2. I don't care about where the hunters are because they're not going to come for me. And yeah, perfect. Abduction and decoy. I might, maybe next time I play, I might actually chuck something into Supernova just for the extra speed boost and damage boost. But now I've got a full-blown abduction, so I am actually able to grab a survivor from wherever I want and snag them away. So they just rescued 2 survivors. And I recognized that and I decided to leave as quickly as possible. And I'm going to head for the other survivors. Looks like I'm not going to go all the way for stage 3. I might actually harass them before we get to stage 3 instead. Just disturb those birds. That's not what I want to happen anymore, because they are around. If I am going to sneakily get some kills on some survivors, I desperately want to do it without them knowing that I'm going to be there. So now stealth becomes my best asset again. The Wraith is a really stealthy monster. It's one of those monsters that relies heavily on not being seen, because she's got less armor and less health than both the Kraken and the Goliath. So the Kraken is a caster, a long distance sort of monster, and it's able to cast lightning balls and these weird lightning mines. The Goliath, on the other hand, is this brutish monster that does devastating damage and is able to really wreck other light hunters, and it's just brute force. It's got the most health and everything. So I'm hiding right now, but I'm going to, kidnap one. And I accidentally get that guy instead, which is a bummer. So if I'd gotten the survivor, they might never have recovered. Oh well. So I'm going to go for the kill on this guy. They get a decent... Ooh, I should decoy. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Weird. Okay. And they've got Kyra as their medic this time. She has a grenade launcher that... Oh, that was a good... Oh, that was a good one! Oh, I feel good about that. They have Kyra, and she's able to actually fire grenades that heal people. She also fires healing grenades, so I knocked. That's a bummer. And because it's such a high level, I go so far out of my way as well. Anyway, I didn't lose any health. All I lost was armor, so I'm actually in a fairly decent position. I'm going to eat their medic. That puts them in a precarious position, and I am well suited, well positioned to actually win now. But if you remember from the previous episode, they have a 3-point handicap advantage So while winning maps gives you map advantages, losing actually gives you a handicap advantage. You get more health and you do more damage, as far as I understand it. That was good. So they've got, yeah, that's their assault that I grabbed, which is a bummer. I'm going to go for the kill on the survivor instead. That way I actually need to kill all 5 of these survivors to win. Because they managed to save 4 of them already, so they only need to save 1 survivor and they'll win the entire map. Which puts me in actually a huge disadvantage. A little bit of stuttering there, but I don't think that was actually... I don't think that was the game or the PC. I think it might have just been shadow play. I did notice some frame drops in the video that I never saw in the game itself. We're playing on Alienware Area 51 Beast PCs. They've got 980 GeForce 980s and just crazy machines. They're really good. That is such a bummer. So Trapper AU, whoever that is, they know that all they need to do is get this this survivor home. And so I'm going to push this survivor away. That's my game plan, is to get him away from him or her, away from the drop zone. Because if I can do that, then they can't rescue him. Now, unfortunately, if I don't knock him all the way down, they're able to come and rescue him, or her rather. So I'm forced to actually go all the way and rescue them completely. Now I'm going to jump up here, and this is heartbreaking, folks. I remember this one. Oh my god, I hit the tree, and if I hadn't hit the tree, I would have been on top of that survivor. I would have taken it away. It had no health left, and what you can't see here is that they've got a Cabot in play who managed to dump a stealth, an area of effect stealth that hid the survivor from my vision, and so the survivor actually managed to escape into the evacuation pod. And because they won that one, because they won round 4, they get beefed up turrets in this last one. So the last map is always a defend map, and a sort of evolves version of tower defense. I'll explain that in the next video. But needless to say, they've got a significant advantage going into the last map. So yeah, thanks for joining me. This was a really quick one. We'll jump in for the last map, and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.